That's right, people. You got to Googleize it. You got to Googleize it and realize it. The Spitter Swallow Beer Review are back. Another Drinking and Thinking episode. I'm drinking Yuengling. And, hey, thanks. Hey, today I'm talking about some weird state laws. And what if animals had jobs? What would certain animals be able to do, with their skills that they have, And me, as the entrepreneur that I am, I will be interviewing these so-called animals. But let's get a sip in before we start, right? Weird state laws still in effect. Some of them aren't enforced, though, but if I can find it. There we go. Shit. Should have probably did better on this, huh? It's funny because all of them are mostly in southern states, with the exception of about 2 or 3. Number 10, Pennsylvania. It's illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors. What the fuck happened in Pennsylvania that made this law come into effect, right? It's a law. It's on the books. Number 9, Kentucky. It's illegal to carry ice cream in your back pocket. No shit, Sherlock, right? Yep, Kentucky had the same horse theft problem as Georgia, when we get to Georgia. Number 8, Texas. You can't sell your eyeball as part of a human organ trafficking laws, but specifically says eyeball. You can't sell your eyeball. South Carolina, where I'm at, it's illegal to work on Sundays if you sell musical instruments. Still on the books, but obviously not enforced. Number 6, Indiana. You can't catch a fish with your bare hands. Leave noodling to the professionals, right? Number 5, North Carolina. It's illegal to play bingo for more than 5 hours straight. I'm not sure if they enforce that or not. Number 4, Georgia, what I said about the horse thing earlier and the ice cream. You can't keep an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sundays. So almost the same thing as the Kentucky one. Can't carry your ice cream in your back pocket at all in Kentucky, but in Georgia, you could do it, but not on Sundays. Originally, to prevent horse theft, people use cones to lure horses, I guess. Number 3, Arizona. It's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. This happened once during a flood, so they made it a law. I don't understand it. Florida. Of course, Florida, right? Unmarried women can't parachute on Sundays. Technically still on the books, though it's not enforced. And number 1, weird law. Alabama. You can't wear a fake mustache in church. That causes laughter. So me and Jammer, they're not fake mustaches when I let it grow out. But some people think it is, so they might laugh. Can't do that in Alabama in church. So I'd have to shave before I went to church. Well, that was a wing dinger, huh? Yeah, but look at all the southern states. Alabama, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, and Kentucky, although some people will say, well, Texas is Texas. And, of course, Kentucky, they don't know what the hell they are. South, Midwest, Ohio Valley. They don't know. All right. Now, here's one. I thought of it for just seeing a squirrel today. I was like, wow, a squirrel would be really good at, if it was doing a human job at storing stuff and, warehousing or something. And it made me think, what other good jobs would animals do, right? Number 10, a chameleon. Undercover cop blends in anywhere, watches everything. There you go, chameleon. Chameleon, right? Number 9, a crow, pawn shop owner. Collects shiny things, knows how to make a deal. Number 8, beaver. I was going to say engineer, but construction worker, builds stuff, blocks things, works overtime on dam projects. Number 7, a dog. This would be the great job for a dog. A greeter at Walmart. Happy to see you, probably wagging his tail at the door. Maybe barking at some people also. So, number 6, cat. Hotel inspector. Shows up unexpectedly, judges everything, leaves. Number 5, owl. Overnight shift supervisor. Quiet, stares at everyone, knows what's going on, but won't say much. Besides who? Number 4, goose. Would be a great security guard. Aggressive, loud. I'd say won't back down because those things will come at you. Won't back down from anyone. Number 3, a sloth. Would be a great DMV clerk. Right? I mean, all that slow movement. Yeah. Number 2, a squirrel. Warehouse stalker. Obsessed with hoarding and hiding inventory. It'd be like a couple things in his mouth. And number 1, a raccoon night shift janitor, always digging through trash, never clock it out all night long. Raccoon, the bandit. So that's your top 10 weird state laws and weird if animals had jobs, you know. Anything else weird? Well, this whole fucking segment was weird. But one of my roommates suggested one of them, and I came up with the other. Man, bloat. Look at it. One Modelo Chelada and one Yuengling. I get bloated that quick. I don't know what's up with that. Been watching these videos on Facebook and saying if you bloat, might have a parasite. I might have to get checked. And maybe I should go on a diet. I do work. I mean, I work out at work. I do a lot of physical work, but I think I probably still eat too much junk food, chips, pudding. Probably not good to be eating that every day for lunch, you know, with a sandwich or some tuna, or I have a turkey sandwich or a roast beef sandwich. All processed sandwich meat, you know. Probably not healthy. Maybe I need a different source of protein for lunch. Maybe I just get chicken breast and pre-cook them. What's that called when you cook in advance? I know the word, but let me Googleize it. What do you call it when you cook in advance? What's that? Prep cooking? Prepping? What? What's that? What's the word I use if I set my meals in advance for a couple days? Meal prep. Simple as that. Meal prep, right? Yeah, how can I forget that? That's probably because it's so simple. If it was hard, I would have remembered it. Yeah, I could meal prep some lunches, use chicken breast. I actually did that one time, but I was just like, man, I was fucking cooking chicken all the time. Boneless, skinless chicken breast and cutting up, kind of doing portions. And that's just too much hassle. Then eating chicken every day, I was like, ugh. But it's good protein, so healthier than processed turkey or processed lunch meat or tuna. I don't eat tuna every day. They say you shouldn't eat tuna more than 3 times a week because of the mercury levels. But I eat the tuna out of the packet. Usually 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days a week. But that stuff has a lot of sodium in it. I got to compare it to a tuna can. Does a packet of Bumblebee tuna have more sodium than a can of Bumblebee tuna? No. Okay, so it doesn't. But if you get those special kind like I get, like the jalapeno or the teriyaki or this one or that one, that probably adds the sodium in right there. Maybe I just need to eat plain tuna. Delicious. Yuengling, drinking and thinking. What else can I think about? Yeah. Anything special going on? I know some celebrities died. Of course, was it Brian Wilson? Beach Boys died a couple weeks ago. Recent celebrity deaths. Let's Google eyes, all right? What? Gene Hackman. That wasn't recent. 2025 we'll go. Wayne Osmond, one of the Osmond brothers. I'm not sure if that was at the beginning of the year. That might have been at the beginning. March 31st, 1941. Yeah. One of the Osmond brothers, 73 years old. Donnie and what's her name? Marie is still alive. I'm not sure how many Osmond brothers are still alive. Jack Waddell, singer and opera coach, 83. Don't know who he is. Bretton Wood, musician, 83. They got young pictures of him, though. Jeff Biana, director. Ronnie Yesko, casting director. Elizabeth Neeson, TV news correspondent. I don't even know who these people are. The Vivian, reality TV personality, 32. Probably drug overdose from Emilio Echeverria. He looks a little familiar, but I don't know who he is. Yeah. Mike Rinder, TV personality, 69. Looks a little familiar, but I don't know who he is. Peter Yarrow, musician. Name sounds familiar. British Nandy, producer and journalist. Don't know. Robert Lemon. Don't know. Where's the famous people? Bill Burge, actor, 92-year-old. I don't know who he is, but there he is. You might know him. Let's see. Who's next? Sam Moore, musician, he was 89. That was January. Why has it got nobody recent? Okay, that's horrible. Let's just go. See, I hate Wikipedia because it shows every politician and scientist and all that kind of stuff too. July. Okay, this one's good. July 5th, updated. So, oh yeah, Hot Lips Houlihan died. Forgot about her. Bobby Jenks, former Chicago White Sox pitcher, died at the age of 44. Battled with adenocarcinoma, a form of stomach cancer. Huh. Man, cancer sucks, huh? Julian McMahon. Oh, yeah, the guy that played in the first Fantastic Four movie as Dr. Doom. I'm sure he played in other stuff, too. I don't know what else he played in, but yeah, here he is, just in case you know him. You might recognize him. Yeah, I'm on CBS. Another great one, Michael Madsen, Reservoir Dogs, played a lot of other, small parts, 67 years old. Died from cardiac arrest, had a heart attack. And if you don't know who Michael Madsen is, there's probably a recent picture of him. He was the guy who played the radio, did the dance, Big Kahuna Burgers, all that kind of stuff. Some soccer player, Diogo Jota, Portuguese soccer, don't know who he is. Dave Parker died, 7-time MLB All-Star and 2-time World Series winner, nicknamed the Cobra. at the age of 74, former Pittsburgh Pirate Dave Parker. I think Willie Stargell died a few years ago too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Rick Hurst, Dukes of Hazzard alum. He played one of those guys in the sheriff department. I don't know his character name, but for the Dukes of Hazzard. Joe Marinelli, TV actor, General Hospital, Santa Barbara. Ann Burrell. Kim Woodburn, 83. David Helke, Kanui Bell, Lilo and Stitch played the Shaved Ice guy in 225. A couple episodes of Magnum PI, and he played an episode of Hawaiian 5-0. He played, it looks like one of the big guys that played in the movie there with Adam Sandler there, the 51st Dates, but I guess that's not him. I'm going to skip through all these people I don't know. Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys. Yeah. Wilson had been suffering from a major neurocognitive disorder such as dementia, according to the family. Yeah, that sucks. I might never get that, but you never know. Wayne Lewis, keyboardist and vocalist of the 1980s R&B hit group Atlantic Starr, with songs like Secret Lover and Always. Put Always on there. They didn't put Secret Lover. Atlantic Starr had 3 top 10 hits between the 70s and early 90s, including the 1987 chart topper Always. They also hit the number 1 Billboard R&B album chart in 1982 with their 4th studio record, Brilliance. I don't remember that one, but I remember the song Secret Lovers. I think Secret Lovers, well, Always was more of a love song. Of course, Secret Lovers is kind of a romantic song, but it's about cheating, so. Yeah. Secret lovers, yeah, that's what we are. That's all I know. And then Always was, come with me, my sweet, let's go make a family. You know what that means, right? Jonathan Joss, Mike McCallum, Loretta Swift, Hot Lips, Houlihan. She was 87. Life is short, man. Before you know it, blink of an eye. Young people, if you're watching, I know not too many young people watch this anymore, like they did, 15 years ago. But, man, 20s go by pretty quick. But you're in your 30s, you're like, no big deal. After you hit 30, it's not a big deal. 30s go by even quicker. You're like, wow, I'm 40. You get to 45, you're like, well, this ain't too bad. All of a sudden, bam, you're 50. All of a sudden, that's where I'm at now. And then all of a sudden, 53, I was like, man, I just turned 50. How the hell did I get to 53 already? It's going by quick. And that's all the celebrity deaths I'm going to do. Yeah, one of the Duck Dynasty guys died. Yeah, not as bad as the 2020. I tell you what, 2020 to 2023, those 3 years there. Wait, 4 years, 20, 21, 22, 23. Those 4 years, a lot of celebrity deaths, man. They just took a big chunk out of celebrities. If you actually go through all 4 of those years, even add in 2024, those 5 years, a whole sleuth of celebrities are gone, actually. Including some young ones. Most of them were in their 60s, 70s, 80s. But some young ones, too, that were 30s, 40s. Sudden death stuff, sudden death. Bing, bang, boom, right? Jammer should have been here for this one, but that's okay. Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for this one. I just got a little bit in the can, so I want to finish that first. I had Drinking and Thinking, another Drinking and Thinking spectacular, courtesy of Shagdog, and the Spitter Swallow beer review. Jammer wasn't here, but he's here in spirit. Because every time I go on, he knows. He gets the notification. Yeah, it's good to drink a couple beers, man. It's my Thursday, technically. I work. No, it's my Friday. Well, it's my Thursday night. Tonight is my Friday when I go back to work. And then I'm off for 2 days. Thank God. Oh, then I work one more week and then I'm on vacation for a week. Thank you, Lord. I was trying to hold off for like end of September, October to take vacation. I was even thinking about, waiting that period of time, maybe buy some Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina Oktoberfest beers or pumpkin beers to take down the Jammer. But I couldn't wait any longer. I'm just so physically drained from work. I had to take a week off. And usually with my job, they want you to put it in at least 3 weeks. Schedule comes out every week for 3 weeks in advance. Every 3 weeks in advance comes out every week, but it's 3 weeks. So they want you to request more than 3 weeks out. Try to request them. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm taking off. One more night tonight. I'm drained. My neck hurts. One more night. One more night. Just like Phil Collins said. One more night. One more night. One more night. Yep. So I'll do it for Shagdog, Spitter Swallow beer. I better get off here, get to bed, brush my teeth, get to bed. One more night. Clean up a little bit. My computer's not working correctly. Okay. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Spitter Swallow beer. Let's chug the rest of this down. See you in the next one.